Schools across the country, as you know, they are weighing their options, how to teach students in the fall with this pandemic. They're offering online only classes to in-person options. In each case, it's very different. At one small private university in Rancho Palos Verdes, students are getting a hybrid approach, which seems to be popular, trying to weigh both, right?
And our Sarah Pila joins us from Marymount, California University, and she's got more. Sarah, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Melvin and Giselle. So, Giselle, you mentioned that every situation is unique when we think of different schools and universities. And one thing that's unique here is the fact that there is such a small enrollment here. So about 600 students, and you think about faculty and staff, with all of those combined, you're looking at about 1,000 people. So they were able to figure out a way to do a hybrid system of in-person and online. So this is an example of a hybrid classroom. So here is what you'll see: disinfectant, hand sanitizers, of course, face masks. I'm where the professor would be standing. Now there's also this camera here. So as they're teaching to the class, they'll also be streaming this online. You'll find a professor most likely wearing a face shield and also behind these big acrylic barriers. And so this is what will separate the professor from the student. And as you see as we pan over, normally a classroom size here would be about 30 to 32 students, but that has been cut in half to keep for physical distancing. Take a look. First day of classes for the fall semester aren't until August 24th, but VP of Student Affairs and Dean of Students, Dr. Ryan Alcantara, is holding a mock class to try out their new classroom setup.
So welcome to class. We want to talk a little bit about the rules of engagement here in this new climate of COVID-19.
This small university boasts an enrollment of about 600 students, and that small size has given them an advantage in being able to host a blend of in-person and online courses.
We want to facilitate for us face-to-face contact, interactions, close interactions with faculty and staff. The in-person experience was important. So that's been the tricky part of how can we work to manage that.
So to foster some face-to-face connection, this room has been set up as an example of a hybrid class. Students would come to class once a week, then continue their course online. While in the classroom, professors will teach behind an acrylic shield while wearing a face covering, and a camera is set up that allows instructors to stream class virtually. Class sizes have also been cut in half to ensure physical distancing.
It enables the class and the community to come together at least for that once-a-week session.
But in this time of COVID-19, when health and safety are the top priorities, it can be a challenge for students to focus on their studies and for faculty and staff to focus on their jobs. So the university is handling all of the safety protocols so that those on campus won't have to worry. The university started early to build relationships with vendors and suppliers to not only get panels of acrylic, but to also get stocked up on cleaners, disinfectants, and hand sanitizers.
When people begin returning to campus for the fall, they can feel confident that they have everything that they need to kind of keep themselves safe and healthy.
I follow the group to other common areas, like the advising center and the cafe, where both have directional floor markers and acrylic panels. Then the library. So at this point, the university's on pace for their reopening plan. But the CDC and LA County Public Health Department directives could change at any time. But Ryan and his staff are prepared should they have to pivot completely online again.
Technology has been a great resource. I mean, I don't know how we would have done this 10 years ago, but we have good systems in place.
Planning, executing, and staying informed on COVID-19 to give students and faculty a chance for some in-person contact and a taste of what campus life used to be like. So where I'm sitting now is giving you the student perspective. So about 15 students per class, they will have to wear a mask. And, just a different sign of the times, you guys. You'll be looking at your professor through these acrylic barriers. It's all a way to keep people safe and to still have a little bit of in-person connection.
Wow.
These are the times.
The
These are the days.
the visual gives us real new perspective. But viruses can also go over a plexiglass little wall and barrier. Anyway, thank you very much, Sarah. Appreciate your reporting.
Thank you, Sarah.